Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector. AMCA is India's ambitious project to build its own fifth generation fighter jet. In an interview during the Defense Expo, the AMCA's project director Ghosh has said that the first prototype of AMCA is expected to roll out in 3 years and the first flight could take another year and a half. Considering we are at the end of this year, the rollout is expected at the end of 2025 and first flight in mid of 2027. The preliminary design review for AMCA is complete and the fighter jet is in critical design review phase at present, which is expected to be complete by the end of December this year. The funding for the prototype development, testing and certification for AMCA is still awaited, and only when the funding is approved, the prototype development can gain the required pace and momentum. Recently, Rs 9,000 crore has been approved by Government of India for development, testing and certification of 4 prototypes of LCA Mark II, which has accelerated the program development. For AMCA program, the estimated cost of development is close to Rs 15,000 crore. ADA has planned to develop 5 prototypes of AMCA. While the AMCA program is yet to get its funding to speed up the prototype development, the LCA Mark II program, already funded, is much ahead of AMCA in terms of development. While AMCA is planned to be inducted from 2035 onwards, the LCA Mark II will be inducted from 2030 onwards, 5 years ahead of AMCA program. The Indian Air Force will lose at least 3 squadrons of Jaguars and 3 squadrons of MiG-21 by 2030. The loss of 6 squadrons will be fulfilled by addition of 83 Tejas Mark IA. However, the squadron strength of Indian Air Force will be still close to 31 or 32, which is much lesser than the sanctioned strength of 42. Therefore, Indian government and Indian Air Force has high hopes on LCA Mark II. The Air Force has committed for 6 squadrons of LCA Mark II in Phase 1 and additional 4 squadrons in Phase 2. The aircraft development and production has been an interesting journey for India, and if we look back, India started with production rate of just 1 LCA Tejas Mark I to 4 LCA Tejas Mark I. The increase in production rate does not only involve addition of jigs and rigs for aircraft assembly, but challenges of supply chain, maturity of subsystems, and automation at various stages of aircraft manufacturing is required. At present, HAL has 1 lane producing 8 aircrafts per year. To produce Tejas Mark IA, HAL has planned to add another lane, taking the production rate to 16 aircrafts per year. This will be must for HAL considering the contractual obligation which is part of LCA Mark 1A deal. HAL will have to deliver 3 LCA Mark 1A in 2024. From 2025 onwards, HAL will have to deliver 16 LCA Mark 1A per year for next 5 years to complete the order of 83 LCA Mark 1A. So when LCA Mark II will enter production, HAL will have capability to produce 16 aircrafts per year. There are plans to add more production lane, taking the production rate to 24 aircrafts per year. Recently, we have also informed that Government of India has received inquiries from 16 countries for LCA Mark II. Considering the future export orders, the Indian government is looking for additional agencies to enhance the production rate from 24 to 48 aircrafts per year. The PM office is looking to produce massive 500 LCA Mark II considering the export inquiries. At present, the HAL is a sole agency responsible for producing the aircraft in collaboration with many MSMEs. While HAL will produce and service aircraft for Indian Air Force, the Government of India wants private players to be a major stakeholders in aircraft production, with HAL being the lead integrator. The government is also asking for competitive pricing of LCA Mark II. Clearly, government is not only looking to fulfill the indigenous requirement of Indian Air Force with LCA Mark II, but is also planning to capture the export orders for LCA Mark II with higher production rate, competitive pricing, and featuring all the latest technologies and weapons required for a 4.5th generation fighter jet. The government is going bullish about the cost, asking for the number of aircraft that agencies need to manufacture in order to achieve a given low cost. This was today's update. Please let us know your views on this in comment section. If you like the video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind. We'll soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in the defense sector.